Welcome to the third and final segment of the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger Show. I am Cleve Loveland alongside Bruce Woodburn, Lone Ranger. We've been telling you about how 2025 is going to be a great new year in real estate, talking about what's your plan. We got our leapfrog class on January 22nd. Go to webringyouhome.com to register. And we're talking about bye to Joe Biden.
Yes,
January 20th. Yeah, even though he's not really there anyway. But thank the Lord. We're going to get that done. That's going to help with the economy. Don't really see interest rates plummeting.
Nope.
So, and actually,
it'll be interesting to
good
see
news,
if we actually see a dip.
We don't have a Fed cut till the end of January because the Fed cuts have had the opposite effect
every single
time on mortgage rates, and they kind of been bouncing around.
Yeah.
They were low sixes before the first cut 3 months ago.
They sure were.
Now they're bouncing around high sixes, low sevens, and hopefully that will improve. Now you want to get with Bruce and Bruce can make the difference, realtors out there, for your buyer between 7.25, fix their credit score. They could be 6.75.
Absolutely.
And that's what's important about knowing that. They could be at a better rate, but also let's say they're new construction and you might put them in FHA because that lets them get 6% in costs.
Absolutely. We're doing that right and left because you can only get 3% toward your closing costs if you get a conventional loan and you don't put at least 10% down.
The main thing is they talk to you, realtors. If you had a buyer you had drug around in the car in 2023 or 2024, and turns out they did not qualify, broke your heart because you didn't get a transaction, just get them with Bruce in the first place before you put them in the car. And Bruce, I'm not knocking on wood either. You've always gotten the loans done, or you've said this is not a loan until this, and this happens. And or
if I tell you we're going to closing, we're going to closing.
Yep. So or else it's like Leonardo DiCaprio and Catch Me If You Can. That guy will never get a mortgage. It's never going to happen. Luckily, we haven't had many of those. But if you have questions, you can call Bruce. What phone number?
407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. You can apply right there.
All right.
Simple.
And Loveland Properties, 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. One thing I always get, Bruce, people talking about different areas or wherever they're going to buy. And this is three most important things in real estate.
Location. I was
going to say Loveland, but okay. Location.
Like
that's the important thing. If somebody's going in like in their price range and they've got a choice, this is what a realtor can help you with. I had a gentleman check. He was going to choose between a golf course, and it was a good view of the golf course, but then there was another house down the street backed up to a pond, not in the golf course community, same equivalent home. And it was pond and little conservation area behind that. I'm like, let's go with the water.
Absolutely.
Because he wasn't a golfer, so he didn't have to see that. Now, if you're a golfer and you got to be careful, play the course, make sure you're not in the landing zone or around the tee where you hear all the swearing and cussing. But this is what's important. Location is one of the three things that will really help you on your resale value. You can't change that.
We don't say that because it's not true. It
literally is the most important thing. What part of town? That also determines, it's part of your price range. But I've had people tell me about this awesome house they're getting, and I'm like, that sounds a little too good to be true. And then I look, I'm like, okay, because that's the only monster on that street that's 4,800 square foot. The rest of the neighborhood's 2,500 square foot. Somebody got a hold of a lot and built a white elephant in the middle of the street. So it isn't going to help your resale value. They over improve that house. So you want to do things like getting where you've got a view, getting the smallest house in a neighborhood, not the smallest house, let's say the least expensive home, $500,000 house where you've got $600,000 and $700,000 neighbors.
Absolutely.
The $1 million house where you've got $2 million neighbors. All these things come into play, and we can help you put that into effect in your real estate plan. When you give me a call, I can help you with that.
Yeah. Or if you are looking to build your own home, maybe you want to buy a lot now. Maybe this is the year that you start your own home. You can do that. We've got the products, construction to perm lending. If you're a builder and you're building 5 to 50 homes a year and you need a lender that can help your clients with construction loans because you're tired of going to the bank and getting raked over the cold for these giant equity lines that banks aren't even giving out, then my construction perm loans can solve the problem. They're very attractive. They're one-time close. And I'm going to tell you something, we do a lot of them for a lot of builders. So call me if you're looking for construction lending. If you want to just hear how it works, we can explain that to you. If you are a real estate agent and it is it's time for you to get your business in order. I'm doing my business planning. Cleve and I will be having a lunch together so we can plan our business. We need a game plan on how we're going to create our business. What's the strategy for the year?
Yep.
So I think it's important to get together with your business partners and come up with a serious,
I just did my goals.
My
wife and I did our goals for the year. We're going to try and get 2 more rental properties this year. I am going to get 2 more rental properties this year. I want to build my portfolio a bit. I sold off some.
Good for you.
And so I want to get some more. So I am fast tracked right now, ready to go. All I need is the property.
All you need is the property. So call Cleve now at 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com, or get your loan application process started, because the loan officer, the loan arrangers got all your programs. 407-250-9144, or go to webringyouhome.com and register. Not only can you apply for your mortgage there, Cleve, but you can register for our wealth building leapfrog
January
class,
22nd.
January 22nd, 6:30 in Winter Park, Florida. I'm going to be doing some more of these down in the Tampa area for my Tampa friends down there as well. So if you are a Tampa real estate agent and you want my help, then reach out. Let's get together and we can work together.
Well, Bruce, I think we're coming into the beginning of the year, fresh market. I'll have some numbers in the next 2 weeks or so about how 2023 closed or 2024 closed out. But one thing, optimistic, right after the election, we got the Trump bump, sales jumped 6% on homes, and the rates weren't much better. That's just the election. And there are some people that wait, no matter who wins, they go, oh my God, the world's going to end. And then they get out there and things are back to normal. So I think we're going to see a great market coming this year. Now's the time, because as this market speeds up and interest rates come down over the next 2 years, prices are going to do what? We had a crappy Sleepy Joe.
Prices are going to go up when
Sleepy Joe economy for 3 years. Prices still went up.
They certainly did.
And so they still were climbing, even though they were kind of flat. Now, the 6 months, we've had the same inventory in Central Florida.
That's good news for buyers.
It kind of peaked, and it was about a 5-month supply. We didn't want more supply because that means prices will come down. But it is good news for buyers. Buyers have 10 or 15 to look at. Instead of one, they have to rush and write an offer, 20,000 over list price.
And sellers have a lot of competition, so they got to get right on their negotiation.
But if you want to know, you want to hire a realtor, sign a buyer broker agreement with my team, we will help you hunt for the right home. You will know your numbers. Bruce will tell you what your down payment needs to be. We will tell you what your closing costs need to be. We will go through what to expect. That's the most people I meet, Bruce, they just want to know what is my bottom line? What is my cost? I can give that to them. I've gone to sellers. You know, Bruce, about 10% of the market every month does not sell. Of all the listings out there right now, we got 11,000 listings.
Not staged right,
not marketed right,
not priced right, or not marketed right,
and then also not enough access. I had a gentleman that they didn't have an electronic lockbox on the house, and I showed him my electronic lockbox. He goes, "Wow, that's pretty neat. I didn't know you could do that." I'm like, "The other realtor didn't have one." He goes, "Nope." So,
not to be kidding.
But yes. So, and the other thing too, you can't lock down access. You can't show it just on Saturday between 12 and 4 when there's 50 other homes to look at that are open round the clock. So literally round the clock or just down the street. So all these things we can help you with, but that's part of the problem. Most of the problem I see, Bruce, is the homes are on the market, but they're not in the market. They're priced too high because the seller said, well, I heard when somebody got multiple offers on that house down the street, which was 2 years ago, and they sold for 20,000 over list. So I'm going to try 550. And really, when all the sales in the neighborhood are 520, you're just not going to get looked at.
You're not.
The buyers are sitting back going,
you might not even come up on the searches.
Yeah. So the buyers are sitting back looking and going, well, wait a minute, my interest rate's a little higher, and this is where I need to be. They're not going to go up to the 550 house and make an offer for 500, which might be the price. So that you want to be priced well. You've got to be the best looking home around and the best market position, which is price, and available for people to see. But I can help you set all those things up because it's not always price. I do go to some properties where it's just access or it's just access or it's just access. And so we go through all that with you. It might just be a little bit of the marketing.
And your 50-point checklist.
I got my free staging checklist. I've got all the, Bruce, I give people a couple hours of free yard cleanup from my yard guy.
Oh, nice.
Mulch, trimming trees, whatever needs to be done. Curb appeals, most important. I got a couple hours of free staging from my stager. She will help organize the house. She'll help clean it up. She'll help declutter it, all those things. I've got a mover. I've got a consultation with a estate planner, and I've got a consultation with a financial planner if they need it. All of these things I help people. I want them to be making the right decisions when I give them the numbers on their house. So for all that, call me at 352-8118. I'll be working this weekend.
Yeah.
The year's off to a bang, and we are going at it at Loveland Properties. Going to have a great year in 2025.
Well, since the inventory's up, that gives buyers a greater opportunity to for more homes. And it also gives the buyer the opportunity to negotiate. Since there's more inventory on the market, that means there's more competition for sellers. So if you're a buyer and you're thinking and you've been holding off for interest rates to drop, guess what? They went up.
Yep.
They didn't go down.
Yep.
They went up. And they might go up again, because if that Fed drops the Fed rate again in January, you're probably going to see another bump up in interest rates. So, and you now understand, since you listen to my show, why interest rates go up when the Fed comes down. So you know that.
And here's, go ahead.
Well, I'm just telling people that if you're looking to buy, this is your opportunity. You have a lot of opportunity right now.
This inventory will tighten, Bruce. I mean, we had a 6% jump in sales just from good news on the election. What do you think is going to happen when Trump gets in there, opens up all the gas pumps, drills, starts the natural gas pipelines going again? People are landing $150,000 a year gas and oil jobs, fossil fuel jobs that were poo-pooed by the last administration. So all these things are coming into play. Sales just on his election jumped 6%. When those things happen, sales jump 10, 15, 20%. We've got, usually Central Florida runs about a 2 to 4 month inventory of listings.
Wow.
2, 3, 4 good months of sales. This inventory will be gone, and I don't say you'll be back to multiple offers, but you'll be back to a tight market where I have buyers looking at stuff and they go, well, what about that one we saw last week? I'll be like, oh,
it's gone.
So, what about the one that our second choice? Oh, it's gone. So that's going to start to happen this year. So to make the right plan, call us and we'll help you pick out the right house at 407-352-8118. Get out there and get educated to see what you like, see what your first and second choices are, see your best neighborhoods, see if you got to save more money, possibly see if you got to work with Bruce to get your credit score from 690 to 740 to get a better rate.
We'll do that.
And you'll help do that for free.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are looking to buy or refinance in this market, it may or may not be the right time for you if it comes to refinancing. If you're trying to just lower your rate or eliminate PMI, get on my watch list, because it's not time for you to refi. But if you need to pull cash out for home improvements, consolidate debt, maybe you got in over your head with debt, whatever you do, don't have any late payments on anything, because as soon as one item's late, it could keep a lender from going in there and pulling that equity out, because nobody will give you a loan if you had a recent late payment on anything. So don't do that. Don't let that happen. Call me now at 407-250-9144. If you're looking to purchase, now's a great time. We can help you. We've got all kinds of no down payment loans, zero down, low down payment, government assistance, all of these things we can help you with. We'll help you with your credit score. I can help you get your score up to get a better interest rate. All of these things are available for you. If you are self-employed and you need a specialty program like our bank statement program.
Yep.
Okay, 12 months bank statements.
You've got the programs.
I've got it. I've got it right here. Doctor loans, 100% financing, no PMI. How about that? Down payment assistance, I've still got it. Even though Hometown Heroes is not around, I've still got it. USDA, 100% financing. If you're a veteran and you are looking to refinance, whatever you do, do not get caught up in refinancing right now. Call me and get on my watch list, and I'll tell you when the right time for you is.
Because that's always very personal, but as a veteran, isn't it like really, really easy to do a streamline?
Yep. It's super easy and super
not
cheap.
like a
no
traditional
appraisal
refi.
or anything.
Yeah,
so we only have a minute, and I want to thank everybody, wish everybody a happy new year from Cleve and I. We really appreciate your business. By the way, if you would like to drop a few pounds, you call me. I'll connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. I'm down 70 plus pounds, and I'll be happy to connect you with them, and they will give you discounts. I want to thank my friend Cleve Loveland for being a great business partner, a great friend. I truly count on him, and my clients do as well. So thank
Bruce,
you, Cleve.
You're welcome, and thank you for getting the mortgages together, because I know if you say it can be done, it can be done. 2024 is behind us. This year should be great. If If you're thinking about any kind of real estate plans, call us. We will help you. I'm at 407-352-8118 for Cleve Loveland. You guys have a happy new year.
Yep. And Bruce Woodburn, the loan arranger, at 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. Tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock, same station.